Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 medieval battle. In this match against Crossington, I have Latin Greece against Byzantine Nicaea, so one of the three Byzantine successor states. So, I'm guessing that Crossington, given his access to mobs of horse archers and the like, deploy a bunch of cavalry here in the open plain. So I have a mix of cheaper cavalry in the form of the late Byzantine lancers, above average armored lancers, Turcomen, so Turkic mercenaries from Anatolia, and knights, backed by light archers. I have my own archers with a nice base of fire on this rough ground. They can go either way depending. And a mass of knights with nothing else on the right. I'm assuming if he does end up deploying infantry anywhere, it would be here. If not, well, we've trapped ourselves with our army comp into being forced into aggressive action, so it is what it is. Alright, let's see. Did he go cavalry, infantry, or a little bit of both? Mostly cavalry, lots of horse archers over there. Did max out on his own mercenary knights. Fair enough. Lead with our archers. If they spread out all the way, then we'll need to... Probably what we'll need to do is refuse this flank and push forward on the right. But first, we can just kind of get ready. That would be preferable if I could get archers in here. I don't know if that's a possibility, though. Next turn. Yeah, the spread is kind of what I'm concerned about. What I could do also is just sit here, and if he shifts everyone over, then kind of pivot, pull these units back entirely to rotate around this rough ground, and refuse to commit until he brings everyone forward. I mean, if I just charge forward with my knights here, we'll get just enveloped. So I think the thing to do for now is to challenge him by shifting the slot over, make room so they'll form a new left flank here, and have these knights just turn around entirely, and they'll form the new center here. Then these archers can form up a line there, or maybe like a wedge. Wedge should be fine. It does tempt me to seize this built-up area. Is that worth it? That's probably worth it. Next turn. Move towards that built-up area. Get over to that rough ground. Support those archers. And pull back for the moment. Wonder if I should try to turn around and strike. Could be amusing to shift back. Alright, withdraw for now. So if he comes in, we have a chance to use mass archery, unless he goes all the way around, which will give us more time to redeploy. Maybe go there instead. Next turn. Okay. Occupy the built-up area. Good. Don't have to worry about light archers concentrating on us, so we can shift these back over and continue to withdraw. Maybe you can occupy that built-up area. Get into the rough for now. Pull back. Follow up at a safe distance. Next turn. Okay, fall back, turn about, turn, seize that built-up area. Good. We can be ready to shift down a bit more. These units don't really need to move from where they are. We need to wait and see. We have 6 knights to 5 knights and 4 scudatoi, so really... And I've got the archers, so it's kind of a wash, pretty even points, but If he moves away, the Scutatoi will take longer to get into action than my knights will. And if I shift my knights this way, these archers are fine in the rough. It's just I don't want the knights themselves to be surrounded, though these archers could help prevent that. But they shouldn't move yet, just in case. What we can do, though, is be ready to shift over when we want to. Next turn. What reaction do we get to that? I'm kind of surprised if he kept pushing in, to be honest. Neither of us is in a strong position to attack, given he's got mobility and numbers, and I've got hitting power of knights. If they stay there, I might be able to engage. Turn around. If they come in, we can engage. Very careful by both of us, but I think we are both well aware of the strengths and weaknesses of each army. Next turn. So they're shifting back over, so we'll shift back over. Loose arrows? Kind of pointless. Okay, turn. Guard that gap there. Next turn. Don't want these three to get around, so we might have to counter that, unfortunately. I'm tempted to shoot, but it's not really necessary. Our left is going to have to swing into action as rapidly as it can, which, given knights and accompanying light infantry, is not actually going to be that rapid. So this could work out for him. Alright, let's shift and get over. Okay. Do we open up? I don't think it's actually worth it. Instead, turn a base that way. This unit can prepare to charge. Okay. Next turn. Okay. What if, though? Let's start on this end. Push them off. Push them off. Yep, they'll evade. It's all fine. We really just want to push these units out of our way. They stood. Interesting. Move to support that wing. Okay. Then what? Prep a charge there. Prep a charge. Lancers, huh? Loose. Again. Great. Block them there. Knights. There. Turn and face. Okay, good. So that blocks that tile. Good. Yeah, we just need to hold out on the right until reinforcements arrive. Ignore the light archers and concentrate on the cavalry. Next turn. It's not a flank because we're in the built-up area. The scouts are disordered, but they do have a melee ability, so... Oh. Well, I hope we get some good luck to compensate for that. Okay, we have some wiggle room here, so step 1, crunch. Okay, then you push out of the way. shove these along. Impact. Crunch them. Fragged. Invading. That's kind of a shame. They'll evade as well. Lose some arrows. Is that even worth it? Okay, bounce a charge. Or forcing early disruption. Line up. Line up. This is a problem. Let's bounce to safety, perhaps. Keep our options open. What if it'll allow them to hold for a time, but once they break, combat strength modifier should come in. Okay, you're dead, we know this. Sorry. Okay, we make contact, that's good. If I go here, then these can straighten out and prep a charge. Let's get a drop. Ugh. There, the drop ready. Casualties. Almost a check, but not quite. Can we... Usually don't do this, but worth it. Next turn. Too bad. Alright, we're gonna get outflanked here, so we need to hurry up. I mean, that's not ideal. Sending up drops that I don't know if I can do anything about, sadly. Okay. See what you can do here. Good. Can't stop the auto drop, so we probably shouldn't even try, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? Just crush this unit. Is that worth it? Or should we face the enemy? You know what, we're probably going to lose this unit anyway due to its depleted state, so Took the risk, and it paid off. Can't move anywhere that doesn't really expose us unless we here push along. Ah, interesting. Okay, in that case we can move without being exposed to a flank, or actually better yet, zone them out. Oh, that's awkward and bad. We need to wait, I suppose, but we're really about to get overrun there. Next turn. Yeah. So let's see if they hold firm. They don't. Well, we at least force them to engage unfavorably there. Yeah, this is becoming very bad. He's gonna roll that. Now, if we are lucky, damn, I was hoping for a follow-up into the fragged unit. That is not as helpful as I would like, given the circumstances. Double drop? That was our only hope. Ugh. Come on, we need a frag. Nope. So he's going to start rolling our line. He can get 2 auto drops in next turn, just by having more units here, thanks to using infantry. I'm going to decline. That's alright. Still better off disrupted in the rough, honestly. Where does this take our knights? Oh no, come back. You're terrible. Next turn. So, how badly do we have rolled? Well, it's not looking good. You know, for a little while after Knight buff, I was concerned that maybe Knights have been buffed too hard, and at present, I'm not concerned about that. Ah, that's a nice little bonus. Do it! Do it! Oh, damn. Interesting. Well, at least the knights can't get flanked then. Actually, go that way. Put some casualties on them. Now that is interesting. How do we want to do this? Could try charging them, or I could try charging them first. Decisions. Too bad it's hoping for a double drop and spreading panic. Let's double down on this situation. Here, keep them from charging. No, that doesn't really work, does it? I probably just made a mistake. To be fair, the whole right wing is just totally fucked, so it doesn't really matter. Well, you might as well just go die. Let's try this first. Yeah, that works. They're fragged. Pin them in. It's looking bad just because this is all about to go, but we still have a chance. Next turn. Yep, knew that was coming. So what kind of route percent is 4 units of knights? I have to imagine it's a pretty hefty amount. And of course, along with that, it does just severely deplete my striking power. Wow, that, I will admit, is quite helpful. I like to bitch and moan, but that is pretty helpful. Right, what are we gonna do? Hunt horse archers? Or, well, let's see here. Are you gonna win this damn thing? Christ. Huh. We'll get out of the way of that bulldozer. Let's see how this goes. Yeah. You're gonna try to leave. And is there any point in losing arrows? Not really, but you're on low ammo, so it doesn't actually matter anyway. So sure, lose some arrows. Now we're going to have to deal with his massive knights while we are running lower on knights, which is not desirable. Well, nothing for it. Should add some light cavalry. Next turn, we actually came pretty close, but now he's going to turn it around, sadly. We'll pursue them. They'll probably evade, is my guess. Yeah. Archers can hold on for a little while thanks to disorder, but they will need help eventually. Good. You are going to exit this area immediately. Go for the freak general kill, you're doomed anyway. Let's try. There's a decent chance of a catch. Good. Alright, although I don't love this situation unreservedly, but that's okay. You go hunt that fragged unit. They'll probably rally before we can actually catch them out. Here, try again. Come on. Damn it, now they're all the way out of the way. Too bad. Here, fight. Turn and prep a flank on that unit after all. Well, see how this goes first. It's irritating. No, I trust them to win on their own. Instead, let's be ready to assist, but also kind of stay under the umbrella of these archers. Prep a charge for next turn. Loose. Not sure what to do with this unit. Lurk back here for the moment. You're on low ammo, so plink away. And then the Lancers, I think, maybe try to arc around. They can hide in the rough to take cover from the Knights. They'll be moderately disordered. Knights will be severely disordered. Or they can, if these archers hold on long enough, try to get into there while they're disordered. Next turn. Well, we can shove those horse archers off map at least. Oh, how very awkward. Oh, shit. And there goes another unit of knights, and they traveled from all the way across the battlefield to be flanked with the rest of them. Okay, keep hunting that unit. Shove them off the map at least. And we'll have to spend a long time trying to get back into action. Okay, shift over. You just need to survive a little longer. Good. Sure, get some harassment in, or actually follow those knights. We're probably going to want to do that. If I move here, they're out of command actually, so if I move here, don't think you'll be able to zone me in. Great. You're dead, sadly. And you can circle behind the Scadatoi. Sure, give them some pain. Go for a charge. And that's why you're still here. Well, I don't really know about that. What a mess. Next turn. Oh, god damn it. Shit. Okay. Okay. That's right. That's right. You cannot prevent it. Just so I can't prevent that, of course. Break. Go to 39. That's fine. Our archers are actually safe there. The knights are severely disordered and rough. They auto break, so they cannot rally. This is getting a bit dodgy. We need to hurry up. Okay, good. Perfect. They're gonna run. First of all, just murder that unit. Takes to 50. Okay. Then what? Zone them in. Fragged. Perfect. Threat the flank. Get him. Good. 54. Turn around. Well, actually, hold that thought. Well. Okay. Yeah. Good. Are they still pursuing? No. Who's left? You get away. Zone out this heavier cavalry. I want casualties on them. Low ammo, so cohesion checks aren't happening. I'm sure. Bit of harassment, why not? Okay, this looks doable. Maybe we can hunt down that unit. We can for sure get at least one break here. Maybe we could get 2 out of it. And that would do the job, unless we have more rallies to deal with. Getting the GG, let's see if it's actually the case this turn or if it's a bit preemptive. Bit preemptive. Break and oh man. All right. Oh my god. That's just perfect. Right. Well, keep riddling them with arrows. Quite enough for a check and run away. You know what? Shift back this way. You may avoid them. Goodbye. Let's general up here. Crunch to the front. And attempt to charge here. Well, they'll win without any further assistance. So here, you know what? Auto drop them. They route. Perfect. Hit them. Pursue towards the other enemies. Follow up. And harass them as they attempt to move back into contact. Turnabout. And theoretically, that's match. Looks like a rally for Crossington. That keeps him below 25. Crunch. And yeah. So we'll have to push him over 60. Right. Approach the frag unit. Pelt these knights with arrows. Oh, sure. Why not? Still pursuing you, I guess. Turn around, get back inside. Break them. Or not. Break them. There we go. Run away from the knights. Move to join our knights. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, and that ought to be game. Alright, there's the end. So one thing I do have to point out is that Crossington was aware that he could get a draw by simply hanging back here, but decided to push into contact to have a match. Though that said, he didn't, recklessly push into contact. He hovered here and then started to pull back and push into contact where he was stronger, and he did overwhelm my line. MVP goes to my archers in the rough, in the built-up area. This was crucial to breaking up the infantry line during the second engagement. These guys were untouchable, basically, even if they weren't doing a ton of damage at the end. I think these archers, which are the bulk of the available infantry for the Latin Empire, are local Greek militia and stuff. And I'd be very interested in seeing the lists in the later DLCs for. Well, so the Latin Empire lasted until 1261. So there were 3 Byzantine successor states: Nicaea, Trebizond, and Epirus, and Nicaea reconquered Constantinople while the Latin army was out fighting Bulgars or something like that. But that didn't end the Crusader presence in the Aegean. There was the various Aegean islands. There's the Duchy of Athens. The Venetians took some of those islands eventually. The Duchy of Athens is interesting. Along with fighting Byzantines and Ottomans, they were fighting the Catalan Grand Company, which was a bunch of mercenaries run amok. And, there was the Frankish Tower. There was a Crusader keep on top of the Acropolis in Athens because, the Acropolis is where it is because they good defensive position. The Crusaders saw that, but it's not there anymore. Well, for one thing, the Parthenon wasn't in its ruinous state until the 17th century. The Ottomans were using it as a powder magazine, and they were fighting the Venetians, I think, and it blew up. But the Frankish Tower outlasted that. But in the 19th century, during Greek independence, there were, super simplifying. There were 2 broad strains of Greek nationalism, one looking west, both to Western Europe and to the classical past, one looking east, looking to the Byzantine Orthodox past and Orthodox Russia. But I think one thing that both of those strands could agree on was not loving to remember the era of Frankish domination. So the tower was demoed because, it's only 800 years old, so fuck it. And that's why we have the tourist site we have today. But yeah, I mean, you see things like the tower being built on the Acropolis all over Greece and all over the world and being reused. I mean, you saw the citadel in Aleppo and the Crusader castle of Crac de Chevalier being used as fighting positions in Syria's civil war. So, you know, uh, that sort of phenomenon was definitely not unique. Which is completely not related to this game. So, a good game to Crossington. I'm sure we'll meet again. Till next time.